Personally, I think the Seattle Seahawks should tear it all down this offseason. They didn't have a first round or third round pick last year, and this year they don't have a first round pick and only 6 picks in total. One good thing is the Seahawks are projected to have $52 million in cap space. But hear me out. Potentially trading Russell Wilson would not only clear up more cap space, but with the quarterback draft class not super inspiring, the Seahawks could ask for an absolute haul for Russ and recoup all the lost draft capital and then some. Also, potentially trading Bobby Wagner and cutting guys like Jason Myers and Chris Carson could help shed all that money and really kickstart a rebuild the right way. I know I'm asking a lot of the 12th man to endure most likely 2 or 3 years of mediocrity, but the juice could potentially be very worth the squeeze. So I'll work with what I have for now, which is the 6 picks. So without further ado, here is my full 7-round 2022 Seattle Seahawks mock draft. With Seattle's first pick at number 41 overall, I had them taking Daniel Faalele, offensive tackle from Minnesota. Faalele is a freakishly large athlete for the game and moves with more agility and grace than you'd ever expect from a man of his stature, at 6'9", 380 pounds. Add in his raw size, and it is clear that Faalele offers the unteachable dynamics of the position and will likely be coveted as a result of having all the tools in the toolbox and simply needing refinement on his technique. Opting out of the 2020 season cost Faalele some valuable reps, but his raw talent and natural ability will make him easy to coach. With Dwayne Brown, Brandon Shell, and Jamarco Jones all unrestricted free agents this offseason, it would be wise for the Seahawks to start building their offensive line the right way, with talented, young players through the draft. With the Seahawks' next pick at number 72 overall, I have them taking Perrion Winfrey, defensive tackle from Oklahoma. Winfrey is an athletic defensive lineman that has an explosive first step that he uses to penetrate backfields and cause havoc. His most disruptive plays come when he correctly slants into the offensive play and is able to get backfield penetration, usually resulting in a tackle for a loss. 35-year-old Al Woods is arguably coming off of his best season as a pro, but he is an unrestricted free agent. Winfrey will thrive once he is able to settle into a position and learn the techniques of that specific position. That will allow him to further develop some of the raw traits. Allowing Winfrey to step into Woods' starting D-tackle spot will allow him to develop and become a real problem in the heart of that Seahawks defense. Winfrey is coming off of his best collegiate season with 23 tackles, 5.5 sacks, and a forced fumble, just scratching the surface. With the Seahawks' next pick at number 106 overall, I have them taking Lecitus Smith, offensive guard from Virginia Tech. Unbelievably, Smith came to Virginia Tech in 2017 as a tight end, and moved into his spot at left guard after that season. Smith has a unique frame at 6'3", 320 pounds, and his arms are on the shorter side, but he's got a strong, sturdy lower half and natural knee bend, which puts him in a position to get low at pad height and drive through his blocks. His aggressive demeanor, functional strength, and balanced skill set combined with his relative newness at the position gives Smith plenty of appeal as a developmental starter in the NFL. The Seahawks desperately need depth at every interior offensive line position, and Smith can provide the Seahawks with that necessary depth and step into a starting spot when he is eventually ready and gets called on. With the Seahawks' next pick at number 113 overall, I have them taking Tariq Woolen, cornerback from University of Texas San Antonio. The Seahawks secondary is a mess right now, to put it lightly. Sidney Jones, Ryan Neal, Bless Austin, and John Reed are all impending unrestricted free agents. Woolen brings a unique blend of size, length, and athleticism to the table and offers an extremely high ceiling. He has all the makings of a dynamic zone corner that can make plays on the ball, tackle, and situationally play press coverage, where he has already shown a willingness to crowd releases and cap routes. Woolen's outstanding physical gifts make him a drool-worthy prospect. He will need to be coached up and refine some of his skills, though. He is a little bit more of a developmental prospect, but Woolen can definitely be productive right away. I don't know about you, but I would definitely take a chance on a 6'4", 205-pound freak of nature like Woolen. With the Seahawks' next pick at number 151 overall, I have them taking D'Angelo Malone, edge rusher from Western Kentucky. For as much production as the Seahawks got from the left defensive end position this year, that's how little they got out of the right side. Kerry Hyder, LJ Collier, and Marcus Webb produced just 1.5 sacks between the three of them. D'Angelo Malone is coming off of an uber-productive career at Western Kentucky, where he produced an 11.5 sack season in 2019 and a 9 sack season this past year. His blend of burst and flexibility is often too much for the CUSA conference blockers, and he runs circles around the offensive tackles. His one weak spot is his leanness. He's clocking in at 240 pounds. But Malone takes fantastic rush angles that often crash the pocket, and he combines that with fantastic finishing bursts. The dude is literally like the Energizer Bunny out there. His motor is tremendous, and his energy is always high. Malone plays the edge position like his hair is on fire. On top of his pass rushing abilities, he is even athletic enough to drop into coverage if needed, as we've seen before at Western Kentucky. And with the Seahawks' last pick at number 226 overall, I have them taking Jalen Watson, safety from Washington State. With Quandre Diggs being a free agent and suffering a devastating injury, the free safety position not only needs more depth, but also playmakers. Jalen Watson is coming off of a fantastic season for Washington State, putting up 2 interceptions, 4 fumble recoveries, and 3 pass deflections. Watson has really nice size at the free safety position at 6'3", 204 pounds. He's a short tackler and offers up good support in the run game. Watson has a great understanding of positioning himself in zone coverage and has good play recognition skills. Watson is a really nice find in the 7th round, and if he's there, the Seahawks should definitely take advantage of it, especially with the impending uncertainty from this free safety position moving forward.